You know what? When you really think about it, considering the subject matter, um, it's kind of wild to have the color purple in any capacity, like musical or not, open on Christmas Day. Yeah.
How come you don't laugh none? Ain't you got something to make you just smile? My sister, and I ain't seen her in years.
So let's get right into it and address the elephant in the room. How people didn't know that this was going to be a musical is beyond me. Like, it was advertised as a musical. They're singing throughout every trailer, throughout all of the commercials. I do not understand how people went to see The Color Purple and thought that they weren't getting the musical. That's insane to me. But let's just move on from that because I can't even. I cannot even. This bold new reimagining stars Taraji P. Henson, Danielle Brooks, Fantasia Barrino, Sierra Coleman Domingo, Corey Hawkins. You know what? I did pretty good for somebody who has it on screen in the background, but not necessarily reading it. And I just wanted to see how many people I could name off the top of my head. I did pretty good. Oh, also her. She's in here. But you know why I forgot her? Because she really doesn't do anything. Like, she's in the movie because she is her. And Sierra is actually in the movie as well because she's Sierra. That was weird. You know, who did get added, not because of who she is, but because of the talent that she is, and she was needed to really carry the storyline that she was a part of. Halle Bailey. She was very enjoyable and pleasant in this film, and I always enjoy seeing her act. I enjoyed her in The Little Mermaid earlier in 2023, and I enjoyed her here as well. But let's move on. Gotta focus here. The bold reimagining of The Color Purple, it's actually pretty good. Like, I enjoyed it. The high points were the performances from the entire cast. Like, everybody did a very good job, and I'm even willing to forgive the overacting in a lot of areas because it's a musical, and musicals play out like stage plays a lot of the time. And if I'm not mistaken, The Color Purple was a stage play at one point, which is why we got to this musical. So yeah, all of that is forgiven. It's well acted, it's well shot. Shout out to the director Blitz, and it does what it's supposed to do. It's meant to entertain. It is meant to make you feel, and it does both of those in great strides. One huge knock I have against it, and it's solely because it's a musical, is I don't feel like the soundtrack is all that great. I was disappointed actually and a bit underwhelmed. Not because it's not performed well or anything like that. I mean, look at the exceptional cast and the voices that they bring are great. Danielle Brooks was impressive. Corey Hawkins, he did his thing. Fantasia, I don't even have to really get into what she does. Taraji P. Henson, for someone who, to my understanding, is not, one to really sing like that, she did so well as Suge Avery. And actually, I want to just spotlight her performance as Suge Avery overall. It sells the movie. Like, it's great. It's a great testament of how great of an actress she is. She was born to fill in this role yet again, like to bring this to a new audience. That was the drawback, and I felt like coming out of the theater, there was something missing. So you know what I did? I went home and watched the original Color Purple. Let me first say, they're the same movie but different in a lot of ways, and that's obvious because one is a musical and one is not. With that being said, The Color Purple the original is so well directed, well acted, and well written. It's kind of hard to supplant, and it is a true classic. Like there are some movies out there that people kind of remember as classics that aren't really classics. No, The Color Purple is a classic film, like point blank period. What the reimagining loses is a lot of character depth. That's what I was feeling. I just felt like it's a film that didn't need to exist, although it's perfectly fine and acceptable. It just didn't need to happen. And it's not necessarily depth that is acted out. Like some of it is even in conversations. There's a scene that occurs between Suge Avery and Celie in the original film, where Suge Avery kind of lays out, "Hey, I do love a lot of different things about Mister," and it's kind of shown to you in a way in the remake. Like the one thing I give the remake that the original didn't have is that there's actually a bit of a sensual scene between Suge Avery and Mister that you didn't get in the original. However, the original does a good job of giving a little more heart to the nature of their relationship. And there's a lot more nuance in the original that's not found in this updated version that I appreciate as well. So here we are at the verdict. For me, The Color Purple musical remake, reimagining, whatever it is you want to call it, is a unapologetically legit film, which is a 4 out of 5. I didn't necessarily need it, but I appreciate it for what it is. So again, like always, thank you for your time. Like, comment, let me know what you think of the film. Follow, share, all of that good stuff. I'm Jarius, the Unapologetic Geek, and I am out.